of your moments, my favorite moments of you is you come off the bench for the Lakers and you make the All-Star team. You playing, I think it's Madison Square Garden, and you playing against the Bulls, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Like, that was one of the best All-Star games I ever seen in the history of the game. Like, I want to know how you felt about, like, that moment. You going against your idol who's on the other team. You get a chance to, you thinking that Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel and Shaq, they automatically finna make the All-Star game, and you make it too, to be a part of that group. Like, what did that moment like feel?
It was a huge honor. Like, when you see the votes tallying up, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm a starter on this team. I only started my own team, you know. And like, it became very serious to me because I didn't want to make it seem like I was just some bubblegum player.
Yeah,
popularity got me in there. It was like, well, hold on, no, I can hoop. You know, so I wanted to prove, like, you know, I belong here, sort of thing. And you know, the hype of going up against Mike, it was okay. Let's go. Show me. Like, I've been watching you play my whole life. Show me. Like, I want to see this. Everybody calling you Black Jesus and all this other crap. Like, you have to show me, man. And I went out there and we went head up. And, you know, I think his respect and appreciation for me really grew that day because you saw on the biggest stage, I didn't shy away from that confrontation. I looked forward to that confrontation.
Yeah, you look forward to
it. And, you know, George Karl, which, you know, later in years became my motivation when we played against Denver, is to never let them win the playoff series because he didn't play me the whole fourth quarter of that game.
I remember that.
See what I'm saying? Because me and Mike went at it, you know, for 3 quarters, and then in the fourth quarter, the crowd's waiting for me to get back in there. He benches me the whole fourth.
I remember that.
And it was like, okay.
Every time I see you getting this work,
it's on site. It's on site. So when we played, you know, the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs, it was like, hold on, yo, you will never beat me in the playoff series.
Welcome to the Kobe Bryant Film Room. I present to you the 1998 NBA All-Star Game watch party, y'all. And this watch party is something, this particular one is something special to me because it was pretty much Kobe's coming out party, right? He had several good games throughout his NBA career up to this point. But this game right here really put Kobe on the map. I mean, he was already a star with the fans. He got in the All-Star game due to a fan vote that year. But he was also a candidate for 6th Man of the Year, right? Coming off the bench. So he was balling. But the thing is, this is really Kobe's coming out party, man. And you had Michael Jordan, right? A lot of people's GOAT. Michael Jordan, the GOAT. A young Kobe Bryant, right? Coming up through the ranks. Starting out from scratch. Trying to prove himself, right? And this is what I wanted to go off of because we just witnessed an All-Star game a couple of weeks back where guys were not putting forth the effort. So I wanted to go through this one because this is what we grew up watching. You know, just in case you guys are younger out there, this is what we grew up watching, y'all. So again, I would like to welcome you guys to the 1998 NBA All-Star Game watch party. Get you some chips, get you some dip, get you an alcoholic beverage, and let's enjoy the show. Let's get it. Old school NBA thing, yo.
The world's greatest athletes visit the world's most famous.
In the Garden, y'all.
The 48th NBA All-Star Game.
Where legends are made.
Madison Square Garden in New York City. Just a few moments ago, the Western Conference All-Stars.
Young Bean.
4 of the 12 Western
Youngest
stars
player in All-Star Game history. The youngest.
The Los Angeles Lakers. But the star of stars is still
Michael Brooks Jeffrey.
Despite 101 fever yesterday, he will play tonight in what could be his final All-Star appearance.
So, it wasn't his final All-Star appearance, right? But it was an older Michael Jordan during that time. The Last Dance, right? And a lot of you guys who've seen The Last Dance documentary know how that season went down, right? But to give you some background on Kobe, Kobe was also the youngest shooting guard to ever come out of high school. So he broke a lot of ground doing the things that he was doing during this time. A lot of people knock Kobe for coming off the bench, but bro, look, he's the youngest all-star ever. You know what I mean? He's the youngest shooting guard ever. He paved the way for a lot of guys coming out of high school today, him and KG. Right? So you could come back and do revisionist history and try and knock him for that. But a lot of people were amazed during that time.
All right, I'm here with Michael Jordan. Michael, I know that coming out of that line.
That's his boy, Ahmad Rashad, right there.
The last time you felt like that, you scored 38 points, 7 rebounds. How do you feel today?
I feel a lot better. You know, I've been laid up for the last couple of days, and you know, I'm just happy that I can participate. Yesterday I was shooting really bad. I didn't think I'd be able to play today, but I got some antibiotics, and today I feel a lot better.
All right, there's been a lot of talk about this being your last All-Star game. How do you feel about that?
It very well can be. I think, you know, right now in Chicago, they're looking to make a change and go a different direction with the coaching staff, which I think affects me a lot. And
that was the worst decision ever made.
Choice is either, you know, I can stay and start all over again with the new coach in, or you know, I can basically say that's it. And you know, right now in my mind, I'm thinking that's it.
Well, one of the things that you told me is that you really want to play another year.
Oh, I would love to play, as long as everything's intact. I mean, you know, to ask me to start all over with the coach, with the new philosophy, a whole new system.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
You know, with the unknown situation, I'm pretty much aware of what Phil does and the way that he respects the players and we respect.
Why would you mix up a winning formula? That's what Michael Jordan is thinking.
No, I'm not ready to step into it unknown.
All right, if this is your last All-Star game, go out and just light it up. All right, good luck, man.
That's what he does. He lights it up.
I'm here with Grant Hill. Grant, we all know what Piston management felt about Doug Collins. They thought
Young
he was
Grant
responsible.
Hill.
They fired him. As the team's franchise player, how responsible are you for the team's 22-25 record?
No partial blame. We're all to blame. Unfortunately, in this line of work, the coach is the one that gets the blood of the blame.
They get their ass whooped at the All-Star break. I ain't gonna lie.
Can play better. I think we're better than our record. And I'm just excited about the second half of the year, going out there and trying to prove that we are better.
Can the season be salvaged? Do you get a sense that the organization is looking ahead to next year?
You know, we're still trying to get
What type
the
of
playoffs.
question is that?
Mathematically, we're still in it. We can play better.
Of course, you're gonna say
like
the
I
season
said,
can be
and,
salvaged.
I think we're all excited about just looking forward to finishing up strong and trying to get in the postseason.
Thank you, Grant. Now we're going over to Jim Gray, who's with Kobe Bryant.
All right, thank
Young
you very
Bean.
much, Peter. I'm here with Kobe, 19
Yo, them
years
Western
old.
Conference
Most
jackets
guys are trying to
are
pick out a man
Lakers
for
jackets
the
are
summer
fire,
job.
yo.
What's this moment represent to you to play in the All-Star game at 19 years of age?
It means the world to me. This is my first All-Star game, playing here in New York City with all these great basketball players.
18 points per game off the bench.
It's finally arrived.
How are your nerves?
I'm a little nervous.
Mr. Bryant, wonder if you mind signing an autograph.
Jack crazy. Nigga interrupted his
Nice to see a
interview.
man with dignity who'll actually sign an autograph and go on television instead of those bad
Now,
men like Jack
celebrities
Nicholson.
got a lot of
He
power
wouldn't
because
go
if that was a regular fan, he would have got mushed.
For Kobe Bryant, go heat up. Heat up and get loose.
That'll settle your nerves a little, huh?
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. It's an LA family thing. You know, we both migrated to New York for this weekend.
All right, Kobe, good luck.
Thank you.
Michael Jordan
Brings back memories, yo.
40 points to tie.
Look at Kareem.
Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest scorer in the history of the NBA All-Star Game. But Michael's under so much pressure because of being sick and the turmoil of Chicago's management situation. There's also so much hype about
Michael
Kobe
be
Bryant
all right.
and speculation about the future of the game. So Larry, he's asked his players to make sure that Michael, who's taking care of all of them, that today they take care of him. He needs 41 to break the record. I look for this overmatched East squad to be really inspired by passionate ball with Michael right in the middle of everything.
It would have to be quite an outburst.
There go Isaiah. Isaiah can't stand Michael.
Minutes, at least not usually, in an All-Star game. The All-Star game single-season record, 42 by Wilt Chamberlain, back in 1962, the year he averaged 50 a game. Michael already has
Penny.
the highest All-Star average ever, 21 plus in 10 previous games.
That was the man right there, Penny, during that
18
time.
All-Star games, and thus has the highest overall point total. And there you see Kobe Bryant in the foreground. The man
Kobe got a lot to prove, y'all. Nothing was given to this man. Understand that.
Be no next Michael Jordan, but
He had to earn that.
The flair that Kobe Bryant brings to the game has already captivated the country.
Kobe definitely brings the skill and the flair. You know, he's a very exciting player. He's entertaining. The thing that I'm amazed
That's iconic right there, yo.
is he already understands how to entertain.
And I love the way they all wore and represented their teams. I love that, yo. I wish they bring that back. Now, you know, some things is gone forever, man. Some things ain't coming back. Sad. Sean Clark. Mike with the ball. Yeah, that's crazy. Penny and Mike on the same team. Now that you think about it. Good fade. Mike sinks the first shot of the game. Hey, KG just recently told a story that Michael Jordan told everybody to get their ass out there and perform and play hard. If you ain't gonna play hard, don't come out here. I respect MJ for that. Woo! Good move by the Diesel.
Everybody's out competing. Everybody wants to put on the show here today. Shaq with the fade.
Good move by Shaq. Go G Hill. With the little scoop player.
Always a play to put up a triple-double for the Pistons.
Nobody has missed yet, Bob. I think that's a lot to do with the fact
Young
that
Bean.
so many great players are here.
First brick of the night. Oh. Shaq tried to get flashy.
Funded by O'Neal. The ball out of bounds to the east.
Michael Jordan curls around off this down screen. He
Look at KG. KG out there getting his ass schooled.
There's no way to stay with Michael Jordan.
With the screen and Penny.
There go Penny. You ain't gonna see that many threes this game.
What normally happens in all-star games is that there's a lot of one-on-one. Larry Bird has the stress passing. What we used to do
Kobe on Mike. That's the way it should be. Oh. Hey. There we go. That was Gary Payton almost busted his ass trying to make that pass. He almost threw out his back.
There's no luck to those shots. He does have trouble finishing off the dribble, though.
Hill on the drive for his second basket. The East leads it 8-4. Here's Garnett and
Oh,
the Kid
money.
in Minnesota.
Oh, that's right. That's KG's nickname, the Kid, man. In this case, y'all didn't know it back in the day.
Kemp's turnaround spins out. Payton with the rebound.
And Kevin Garnett was a phenom back then. There goes Diesel.
Shaq into the lane. Over
God, dog, Shaq.
knocked away and out of bounds. And you know as well as anyone, Isaiah, even more so than in a regular game,
Mount
a point
Mutombo.
guard in an all-star game holds the fortunes
You know
of
what
his
to try to
teammates
hold
in his
Shaq.
hands, and how the Paytons and the Hardaways and the Van Exels.
How Mutombo talk?
You know, I'm just trying to hold Shaq, you know, just to play defense and stop him from getting late.
Decide to distribute the ball determines the outcome and the MVP.
I believe that those guys were treated well.
The mailman.
Everybody probably took them out to dinner, was buying them gifts and everything because they wanted the ball. They're begging.
Karl Malone was hating on Kobe this game. Karl Malone been hating on Kobe his whole damn career. Oh, wild move by Kobe. Just trying to show off his skill. Showboat. And Shaq will call it. Penny with the pick. Cash. Such a smooth game. Very smooth game by Penny. There goes Shaq. Shaq going to work. Yo, Shaq be cooking with Mutombo though, low key.
Shaq intent always on getting to that basket.
The thing that I'm impressed about is both teams seem to be playing together. There's a lot of
that was bullshit.
They're cutting out an offense, and the teams seem to be running their lanes wide also on the fast break.
And the game's first whistle from Bob Delaney working the game with Hugh Hollins and Bernie Fryer.
Laker connection here. Kobe Bryant along that baseline off the back screen by Shaquille O'Neal. And that terrific ability to hit that spot-up shot and then shot when he is that deep. Pretty nice defense by Dikembe Mutombo, but that fadeaway jumper's going down. Because Shaq is from this Newark area. He was over in Newark yesterday.
That's right.
Visiting on his
Moved
family.
to rooms.
Uncle Stanley,
as he called it,
who's the brother of his father. And very, very sick in the hospital.
Garden State.
Not able to appreciate and enjoy all the festivities because of the sickness of his uncle there in the hospital.
New York tri-state area. There goes MJ trying to get his shit on. The Bean. That's a wild layup.
See, this is the game where you want to have a lot of oohs and a lot of ahs. Solid as you went up. You know, it don't matter if you make the shot in a game like this. This is where you want to try everything that you could ever imagine. So this is when you want the fans to go, ooh, ah.
And Isaiah knows because he's a showman himself.
When he was 17 years old, and the size that he is now today is the exact size that he was at 17. He was really a man amongst boys, and he played with the same type of intensity.
Little did Isaiah know he was going to get bigger. Nah, just for around. Sean Kemp is a legend.
Sometime in these games, though, the opportunity
There goes GP.
to make a simple play and to try to put a little bit more on it. And it backfires that time, Kobe unable to convert.
Well, the timing is on, man. You know, when you got great players like this playing out on the court, it usually takes them about 5 minutes to adjust to get used to each other's timing and rhythm.
And GP was an alley-oop king back in the day. One of the best alley-oop passers in NBA history. We already looking like we play more defense than the 2024 All-Star game already.
This is what Shaq, you know, normally wouldn't do, but in the All-Star games, he wants to take it between his legs and go behind his back.
This year's Lakers with Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal. The first team since the 1983 Philadelphia 76ers to send.
Look how congested the lane is. Like, dudes is actually trying to play deep. They're not going full force, but they're actually trying to play deep.
All the moves that he dreamed about when he was a guard growing up. He went between his legs. He just tried to give him a Steve Smith hit you go move.
Hill misses, Kemp rebounds, but loses it. And Garnett is on the line. It will belong to the East. The play on the first, and the East up by 5. The greatest.
The GOAT. Ali, there goes Jordan, got free. Brick. Uh-oh, here we go, here we go. What? Hey. Yo, who do a 360 like Kobe, bro? I haven't seen a player who do a 360 that clean. Let's see this. Shaq. Oh my God, look at this 360, yo. Giving the people what they want to see.
See, that's what I'm talking about. In an All-Star game, you want to do things that you normally wouldn't do. Kobe understands at a very young age how to entertain.
Yo, that was an awesome dunk. Look at this. Beautiful. That's so fucking nasty, dog. That dunk is so nasty.
What's that, the helicopter?
He said, well, hey, before man ever see those shit, his old ass. He said, what's that, the helicopter? Nah, nigga, that's the 360, nigga.
Slam, dunk at 19.
To be 19. That's where the defenders run to the other end of the court when they see him coming like that at you.
Oh yeah, nobody wants to play against him nowadays. Everybody is looking at Kobe saying, oh, Kobe's coming to town, Kobe's coming to town. The fans and everybody's screaming. Nobody wants anything to do with this kid.
Y'all hear that?
Problem with the clock, and that's the
nobody wants anything to do with this kid.
So you see Kobe get in here, he plants, he jumps, he spins, the slam dunk in your face.
Last year was Kobe's first All-Star game as a visitor, even though his parents grew up in the NBA.
They go panic. Ooh. Oh, he got undercut right there.
Kobe told us, he said that he learned.
Oh, he tried to get Mike.
And tiny
He tried to get Mike.
is the ultimate key to his long-term success. He had a fabulous time.
Mike won't go in for that shit, though.
Except maybe in the All-Star game. He looked a little impatient there that last trip down the court.
All right, here go Bean. Here we go. Go, ooh, back to back. Giving them people a show, man. Young guys in the All-Star game. That's how you prove yourself in the All-Star game.
And keep pushing it and keep pushing it.
See, back in the day, people made a name in the All-Star game. In matter of fact, All-Star weekend, they made a name for themselves. Vince Carter dunk contest, Kobe Bean Bryant, you know, All-Star game, right? You got Blake Griffin. Even though he was an upcoming star, he really showed out. A bunch of guys, man, making their names in All-Star weekend.
Kobe with 6. Hill just a step inside the free.
Good shot by G. Hill.
So you got to make another spectacular play coming back. You can't come down and set it up right now. You just had a spectacular play. Now you got to get the fans into it.
Yeah, he just threw that shit away. Here go MJ. Oh, GP scripted.
Everything he can to set Shaq up.
Good pass. Better pass.
Against Mutombo, who makes him change the shot, and finally, they whistle play dead.
Kobe Bryant in transition. He's going to give it up here. And then Kevin Garnett showing that
KG being unselfish right there.
all these players who are heroes were coming up. I think your name came up all the time. But Kevin Garnett, he said that his favorite player, he wanted to be like Magic Johnson. And he's showing it right there, setting up
He
the
threw that
finish
shit up.
for Kobe well above the rim.
Tim Hardaway in, Penny Hardaway out in the backcourt for the East. There's Tim Hardaway of the Miami Heat on Gary Payton.
GP turns it over again.
Kemp pushing it up the floor, takes it in, throws it off to Hill, and the reverse is
Woo, there goes Mike.
Stuffs it home.
Better box out.
Push it up. Somebody got to get it in balance and push it up quick. That's how you get the fans in it. You can't come down and walk it up right now.
But the big guys for the West aren't running back on defense.
Shaq banks it in.
Damn, good base shot by Shaq.
You know, Shaq has a game when he gets down low. He's strong enough and big enough where he can take a basket. He can gangster a basket.
It's hard to deal with.
Shaq with 7. Hill against Malone, who fouled him.
When you watch Michael Jordan finish plays that other people couldn't, Grant Hill unable to get the reverse roll, but Michael, everybody else is standing. And to me, that's the beauty of Michael Jordan. It's about timing. It's about positioning. Everybody else is going to be down on the floor, not knowing where the ball is, and Michael high above.
And he kind of glazing Mike right now. He said nobody can do that shit. I don't know about that. And Mike can do a lot of things that nobody can do today. That, nah.
So you're allowed to display your skills. You're allowed to use all your moves because the coaches wisely have decided not to employ any.
But it's Jordan, so they're going to Kobe being aggressive with the brick.
He didn't come here to be bashful.
There go Mike. Okay, Mike trying to go at Bean. Woo! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, that's called surgery. That move right there is called surgery.
If you don't bring your A game, I'm going to embarrass you. Michael, get him on the low post.
Get the young guy in the post. Hey, give him the little fake surgery.
And you get the little bounce in the skip. That's when you know he's in his rhythm.
I was talking to Michael in the locker room before the game.
Michael's so smooth, yo.
This speculation about what's going to happen. He said, Bill, I signed up under certain circumstances to play for the Chicago Bulls. And I want to keep playing under those circumstances. If somebody else changes those circumstances, then I don't want to be responsible under changed circumstances. So,
okay, they got D-Rob in there right now.
David Robinson of the Spurs, Eddie Jones of the Lakers
Tim
coming for the first
Hardaway.
time. Vin Baker here for the Sonics, also making his first appearance. And Peyton misses from the corner. Rebound Matumbo. Grant Hill.
Kobe on Grant Hill. Mike with the brick. David Robinson. Woo! Mike couldn't get it to go. Eddie Jones.
The Bryant spin move left hand, no good. Two try by Jones isn't there. Baker will try it. And finally it's Matumbo.
You got the two shot blockers in, David Robinson and Matumbo, and they both told us they were going to protect the goal.
Oh, that was a good move. Couldn't finish though.
Swooping to the hoop, but it comes up short.
It goes Peyton to Jones.
Jones with a break.
Good three-point shooter. Couldn't get it to
Keeps
go.
it alive for the West.
Bing.
Kobe into the lane. And he's fouled. Is this pace quick enough for you? Stopped only temporarily by a timeout.
All-star game for the young boys, yo.
Lots of bench players have been voted all-stars, but they played as reserves off the bench in the all-star game. Only 3.
And them niggas got mad because they said Kobe tried to take all the shots in the All-Star game. Hey, yeah, fuck
For
yeah.
their teams during the season.
Yeah, trying to prove himself, bro.
Jerry West and the Lakers thought so much of Kobe
See,
Bryant.
all y'all dudes was trying to do was fall in line
They gave him magic
because y'all were looking up to Jordan. Kobe was trying to take that shit.
At the Forum, he got chills in his body.
And Kobe respect Jordan too, but he was going for it. He was going for the crown.
Magic Johnson with his wife Cookie with him.
Magic ignorant. He got a
Very
pinstripe
good sense of the
suit.
history of the game. After all, he's the son of
Like a boss on the bench.
an NBA veteran. He's around the game his entire life.
And his mom, Pam, grew up in that whole NBA lifestyle, so she knew how to raise a quality young man here.
Yeah, he has the total package. He has a great understanding of the game, a great history and a knowledge of the game. Very similar to what Michael Jordan and Grant Hill had when they came into the league.
Glenn Rice and Reggie Miller are getting set to check in. Rick Smith is already in.
Yo, Kobe won that match rate. Smith with the cash money.
Initial All-Star appearance, and this is 10th year in the league. Nobody has ever gone longer in the NBA before making their first All-Star team. A decade in the league, and finally an All-Star.
Now, Rick Smith is a very good outside shooter.
Vin Baker.
Good from 18 to 15 fit in. He's got great low post game, and if anybody hasn't seen him play, because he's been injured.
Gary Payton out there hacking like a
and he's got 3
motherfucker.
point range. I hope he takes one today.
Well, I think the two most overlooked all-stars.
One-on-one. There we go. Oh, good defense by the Bengals.
The last couple of years, Van Exel and Rick Smith have really deserved to be here. It's about time.
Van Exel with his first All-Star appearance in half the time of Smith. This is his 5th year.
Talking to all the players in the Western Conference, they said the guy they missed most is Charles Barkley. Because it was really quiet in the locker room before the game.
Good, right?
Rights about 30 seconds to launch his first shot, which is a miss.
There go Reggie.
Now Jason Williams. Hardaway for 3.
Tim Hardaway had that ratchet back then.
Tim Hardaway knows how to put on a show.
With the
He
killer
and Gary Payton
crossover.
They go way back from when they were playing against each other in the Western Conference. They got a little rivalry going.
That goes back further than that, I said. He was telling me how he used to take a lot of abuse from you.
Damn.
When he was growing up as a young man in the city of Chicago.
Mitch Richmond.
Richmond's first basket. He was the MVP of the game in '95 in Phoenix from the Sacramento Kings.
1930.
Perhaps not much longer. February 19th, the trading deadline.
Hardaway again. Cash. You can't go under that screen on him. Good alley to the Admiral.
Miami's been very interested in trying to get him. Pat Riley's been
There you go again. He checked. Brick.
They see him as the missing link to the championship puzzle with the 1-2 punch of Hardaway, also having the inside strength of Morton. Pat Riley is desperately seeking a trade to try to bring Mitch Richmond to the Miami Heat.
Tim Hardaway evidently feeling that when you're hot, you're entitled to shoot the Tookie cool off. Launch from about 10 feet beyond the arc and finally miss.
That's called a heat check, Bob. And Hardaway, Jim, is one of the guys that
Mitch. Cash.
Mitch Richmond comes
You
on
dudes
with
can
his
shoot,
shot.
man.
He's hit 2 in a row.
Here go Hardaway.
The Suns in the game for the first time, leaning on Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, Jason Kidd can play defense.
Opposing coaches about Hardaway. Jim, they fear his post game, Bob, every bit as much. Jim Hardaway, he's your side, Bob.
Jason Kidd was crazy back then too. That nigga, dog, that nigga J. Kidd was something else back in the day. I think J. Kidd's starting to become a little underrated too. Old school Phoenix Suns.
In the final 10 seconds,
Unions
Richards
out there.
and not a three. Hardaway into the lane, tosses up a hook.
Damn.
Pat Riley would not have approved.
Eddie Jones.
Jones missing from half court. First 12 minutes in the books. He's 33. West 20.
Why they trying to compare Kobe and Mike like that?
You're watching the NBA All-Star Game on NBC.
You're watching the 1998 NBA All-Star Game on NBC.
This is awesome, yo. Brings back so many memories.
Kobe Bryant, first quarter 8 points to lead the West in scoring. Kobe, 19 years old. Is this everything you thought it'd be?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely enjoying myself. It's a top-notch basketball right here, so it's definitely a dream.
You're certainly not bashful. You came out firing.
I just wanted to come out and be aggressive and try to get loose. And go into the flow of the game. And Kevin, we talked before the game. He said he's gonna help you get loose, and he did.
How about that 360 dunk? Tell us about that one.
I just wanted to improvise and do something nice.
Now, you said you'd be nervous. You thought before the game, were you?
No. Once I stepped out there on the court, I really didn't feel as nervous, I guess, because I was at home playing a game of basketball, and I haven't played in a couple of days. So
That nigga loves him some damn basketball. They say that nigga used to fall asleep
All right, Kobe, we look forward to seeing you
with the
back in
basketball in his hand.
All right, Jim, thanks. Here's Glenn Rice with his first game. And the East is back up by 10 at 35-25 in the first minute of the second quarter. Vin Baker fouled as he goes up. Baker went into the All-Star game on a real high note. 41 points and 11 rebounds on 16 of 22 shooting Wednesday night for a home victory against Larry Bird's Pacers. And folks, you can log on to NBA.com and join NBC's own Steve Cyber Snapper Jones in a live All-Star Cybercast of tonight's game. He's taking your questions. There he is, three-time ABA All-Star. He'll provide his analysis on the NBA's website, www.nba.com, to speak with the Snapper.
Tim Hardaway, Jason Kidd, 35-27. Brick. They go J. Kidd, he gonna push that shit. Woo! Oh, couldn't get it to go.
Pick it up and slam it home.
Jason Kidd, his last year's All-Star game, after making it the year before, he was injured, broken collarbone. This is his dream game. He's the ultimate creator out there in the Western Conference on the break, and now he's got big-time finishers with him.
Good pass.
He's 7'4".
Tim Hardaway can pass that shit too.
If even you're dreaming about it, I'm not going to bother to think about it.
So E. Jones.
Eddie Jones. Fakes fires. Eddie Jones has a rim out for him.
Nothing there.
And Smith loses it. It'll still belong to the West.
Did they take the traveling violation out of this game?
Something they've taken out of the league entirely, and certainly in the All-Star game.
Hey, this nigga hating like a motherfucker. Hey, he calling it how you see it though.
Falcons in the game right now, and obviously the substitutions come fast and furious. Robinson mishandles it. East ball.
Two faces in the game right now, Rick Smith and Reggie Miller. Let's see if they try to run something from one of those guys and get them involved in the play together.
Oh, hey.
Tosses it up on the run, and he'll come to the free throw line. This, in a sense, is Reggie Miller's second home, Madison Square Garden. He's had a number of great performances here in front of hostile crowds.
Reggie loves his powder.
I talked to Reggie Miller Friday, and he was a little mad because he feels that they're not getting the type of respect that they deserve over here in the East. They feel that
that ain't Reggie. Reggie normally hits free throws.
conceded that it's going to be Chicago and Miami. Miami, and he doesn't want anybody to forget that, hey, we were here a couple of years ago in the Eastern Conference Finals battling the Knicks. But Reggie gets the
There goes a younger, older Bird.
He's well aware of the significance of that.
Jason Kidd
with the brick.
and Jason Williams with the rebound. Second in the league in that category. To the Bulls, Dennis Rodman. Tim Hardaway in the crowd has it knocked away. Goes to the floor to pick it up. And now it's Glenn Rice. Smith.
First pass to the
So J. Kidd, you know he's going to speed it up. Good pass. Mitch with the miss. Oh, good steal.
Miller cuts it off. Missed the layup.
See, that's when you know they're playing, they're competing. They're not
Yeah, it's starting to turn. The intensity's starting to turn up. Brick. A lot of missed shots though.
Ricochets to Eddie Jones.
Smith is making a mistake. He's trying to keep up with the ball.
Good
He's
pass.
stay at one end with a big guy.
There we
Preferably
go,
the
cash money.
A two-pointer for Mitch Richmond. The advantage total on the line. The West back to within 7.
I'd like to comment on a Mitch Richmond situation.
A lot has changed, man, with the game, man, because like players today are more skilled at shooting the three. They're better three-point shooters overall. But back then, the quality of shots were way better.
Players in NBA history, Reggie Miller doing just that. What he does best in that last sequence. Here's Vin Baker.
That's a good move. Yeah, Vin Baker was tough too.
He was a guy when he first came into the league. He was a very skinny kid.
Yeah,
He spent a lot of time working out in the summer, and his guy was
That's a bad pass.
go down and perform under the low
There go J. Kidd.
Kid.
Woo! That used to be my favorite player, Eddie Jones, y'all. J. Kidd. I had the rookie J. Kidd and Grant Hill card back in the day. Used to collect the Ultra Fleet card.
But once you got out there, you and Kobe won one-on-one, they got excited.
Well, I mean, he's coming at me. I mean, I think that's the approach that needs to be very, very aggressive. And
he ain't about that bullshit. He said he the caramel cat.
But, yeah, I got to defend myself. You know, I'm right there. He's got to play defense just like I got to play defense.
Notice that you woke up though. You know, you kind of
Oh yeah.
glide a little bit, and once Kobe's not going at you, here you came back.
I'm just trying to, get my legs underneath me. I hadn't been near basketball for 3 or 4 days.
See, that's one thing that I think Jordan respects about Kobe, because he told all them dudes to go hard in the locker room. Jordan did. But I think he respected Kobe because Kobe came and Kobe, by being aggressive defensively, forced guys to compete. You know, he forced Jordan to compete, even though, Jordan sometimes he'd go through the motions or whatever, because everybody pretty much bowed down to him on the court. Now, Kobe's going to force you to defend yourself. Now, Jordan's going to perform either way, but Kobe's going to really bring the best out of you. He's going to push you.
I hadn't been up out of bed for that
And
long.
so is Jordan on the other end.
I'm not trying to overdo things. And, no, but he's doing the right thing. He's coming at me, which he's supposed to. But I have to defend myself.
Good shot.
Pride factor does count.
Oh, man, it counts a lot.
The king is not dead.
Long live the king. And while Ahmad was chatting with Michael, Reggie Miller hit a 2 and Glenn Rice a 3 for the East.
Oh.
With authority for the West.
Oh.
It's 45-37 East.
See, that's what the young kids have to do. They have to come out and challenge the veterans and make them play, make them compete. And if they don't compete, you got to embarrass them if they want to.
You hear Isaiah? You hear Isaiah? Let me rewind that.
Young kids
And this shit was what? 1998. We're talking about it's pushing about close to 30 years. I mean, what? Shoot. Well, not even close to 30 years. About 20, right? But I mean, Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Years later, right? Years later, we're trying to get guys to compete. Listen to this.
They have to come out and challenge the veterans and make them play, make them compete. And if they don't compete, you got to embarrass them.
Embarrass their ass. That's the only way to do it.
The thing that I like what's happening here is that the younger guys are making the older guys play. They're competing. They brought their A game. Everybody's stepping up to the challenge, and everybody wants.
That's tradition right there. If the old niggas don't want to compete, you embarrass their ass, get them off the floor. Killers kill.
You know, in the rookie game last night, they wanted to do a lot of isolation, a lot of one-on-ones. What you see happening here is that they're playing basketball together. There's a lot of movement, there's a lot of picks, there's a lot of screens.
Mitch with the brick.
Robinson keeps it alive in a fresh 24.
J. Kidd, good pass. Mitch missed a point-blank layup. Steve Smith. Good pass by Antoine. Couldn't catch it.
Rice has hit 3 consecutive three-pointers. He's hot now. Now they gotta keep feeding him. They gotta keep feeding him the basketball.
One of the game's deadliest marksmen when he's on. He has 11 points in this quarter. Holds the All-Star record with 20 points in a quarter last year. Smith's on Robinson. We'll go back to Madison Square Garden after this.
You know, Magic was dealing with a serious illness at that time. Before the game, we had a players-only meeting.
Magic looked like he gonna sell a bunch of cars.
And hug him and embrace him and show the world that it was okay to let Magic back on the world stage again. And it was a very, very special moment for all of us as players because Magic had done so much and meant so much to all of us.
He hit that last three-pointer over you, but you didn't seem to mind.
Well, you have to put the show on, Bob. I was mad. Really, I was upset that he shot it in my face like that. And you would recognize it.
Basketball fans will never forget that this All-Star game is what it is today because of Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas, the two guys who created the show and learned how to get everybody involved in the spectacle that it is today.
Robinson's crossfield pass deflected out of bounds by Reggie Miller. 5.5 to play in the first half. The East by 10.
Well, I love what I'm seeing in this All-Star game here.
David Robinson, one of the most underrated defenders of all time, too.
I think it's a combination of Larry Bird's presence, Jordan's presence, Magic. You're sitting here, New York City.
Came out in the Navy.
All been perfect.
Another assist there for Jason Kidd, setting Robinson up for the dunk, and then Kidd fouls Rice. That's his second.
Speaking about Glenn Rice, I was asking him what has changed over the years, what he's learned down these multiple All-Star appearances, including last year's MVP performance. Did the most, but Michael Jordan keeps getting.
They got the friendly bounce with it.
Everyone expects him to slow down.
Nick the Quick.
He works so hard at it. He's that good.
Antoine Walker got the bounce. Now
TD.
Duncan with the turnaround.
Young Tim Duncan. Twin Towers running the court.
Player on the floor, of course. Kobe Bryant, straight out of high school, is just 19, and this is his second season. Rice finally misses a three, and Duncan has the rebound.
Young Duncan.
X into a crowd. Lost
Nick the
it.
Quick.
Recovers it. Shoots it.
Rick.
Misses it. Here comes Antoine Walker behind.
Antoine behind the back. Oh, good pass.
Play with all the guys in Chicago, and you'll see what happens here. Antoine comes up, he reads and sees Reggie Miller out the corner of his eye, behind the back pass. That's the peripheral vision.
Even though Isaiah, that he's from Chicago, he did say that Magic was his guy. He said Magic was bigger, like I was bigger, but Antoine Walker, the oldest of 6 children, grew up in the humble circumstances there. He's brought his mother and his younger family members a nice house out in the suburbs, some free clinics
Him and Paul Pierce was supposed to be the future of that Celtics team. They were the building blocks towards the next era of great Celtics players was supposed to be.
Smith, Miller, and Rice go out.
You know, they didn't pan out with Antoine.
So you see Antoine Walker bringing him home the court. He's very versatile.
Go to the post to Smitty. That's what he like to do. Rick.
And the three is not out of his range.
They go Duncan. Oh.
Look how Jason Kidd positions himself on the rebound. He is on the move as his big guys, Duncan Robinson, are moving to get that.
Jason Kidd will put up a lot of triple doubles in today's game.
It was made for a guy like Jason Kidd with his
Go Jordan, MJ back in.
He's very unselfish and he wants to give it up to
Look at that.
Robinson took it away from Kemp. Here comes the West. And Axel with it.
Hey.
Unleashes a three. It's
Rick.
good. Kemp back the other way.
They running now.
Like guards, or at least try to in this game. They all want to show they got it handled.
Go G Hill, Jordan.
That's usually not a real good idea.
Easy shot.
Robinson just looked at him and said, "Do you ever miss jumpers?"
He glazing hard as hell.
Tim Duncan.
Oh, good move by TD. With the,
His teammate David Robinson tries to follow.
couldn't finish that later.
Bob, you saw the defense coming across. He just threw it over the top of the backboard.
Yeah.
Remember, Robinson and Duncan grew up.
There goes the beam back in the game.
Dream about being a guard.
The GP.
Next Sunday, as the poll interrupts the fascinating discussion, the NBA on NBC returns with a doubleheader starting at 2:30 Eastern on Showtime. Then in Game 1, Barkley and the Rockets, Shaq, Kobe, and the Lakers. Then the Pistons and the Bulls from Chicago in Game 2. The NBA on NBC, a doubleheader on usual start time, 2:30 Eastern for the pregame show, 3 o'clock Game 1.
Both coaches going with lots of guards.
3 minutes left to go in the game. In the half.
One or two big guys in the middle.
After the two free throws, David Robinson has 10.
Smitty. That boy can shoot. God dang. He need to get his eyes checked on that. Back to back. Bucket.
Smith was another one of those guys who grew up in Detroit, came to my camp when he was in high school, out of Persian High School.
Good steal. MJ. Couldn't get a hold of it. Good finish by Nick.
Nick Van Exel grew up, only child in Kenosha, Wisconsin, halfway between Milwaukee and Chicago.
Kenosha?
He said his dreams as a kid was just to go to Division I and be
Oh, he got him.
every now and then.
Hey. Hey, Michael Jordan got some old ass tricks. Yeah, you ever played against a dude who older than you and he just pull off that old ass post move, but it gets you every time? That's Jordan. That's Jordan in '98. It was effective though, you know.
You know, the players want to see Michael and Kobe go at it. Every time one of them gets the ball, they kind of let them isolate you
Rick.
one-on-one.
Bryant tries to answer it the other way.
There goes Tim Duncan, Twin Towers fight. Oh, there goes Bean going to get it. Throw it away.
Sometimes in this game, it's hard to recognize right off who your teammates are.
Smitty again. Cash. That dude right there, Steve Smith, could play in today's game, man. Woo! There's MJ starting to get warmed up.
67-51 East.
Those campers listening to those lectures you gave.
Well, not only the lectures that I was giving, Magic Johnson was there, Mark McGuire was there.
He's gonna go straight up the post up.
We used to have some great games.
Old school as hell.
Gives it up to Kemp inside. Robinson deflects the shot, and his teammate Duncan
All right.
has it.
Woo! He fucked up this. He fucked up the highlight. Dang, Tim. Come on, man.
On the run that I've never seen before. He took it behind his back the reverse way and then dished it off to Tim Duncan.
Jordan stuck at 14 as that one spins out.
As you see, Kobe's entertaining, or at least trying to.
Van Exel
Nick the Quick is heating up.
cuts the East lead to 67-56.
But that's the first three-pointer for the West in the 8 attempts.
Antoine Walker
So Kobe kind of came up in the and one era. Well, that was a little bit later, but the guys are starting to do more street ball moves in the NBA.
The ball goes out of bounds. And while they try and figure out how much time remains before halftime, we sneak in a commercial. Lurking in the shadows in the Showtime perch, Hannah Storm, Peter Bessie, and John Sally. They'll join us with the Prudential halftime report. And you won't want to miss it as some of the stars of Broadway perform show tunes live from center court. There's a Broadway theme, as you may know, to this whole All-Star weekend. Bill Walton hanging around the hotel lobby impersonating Ethel Merman for hours on end, which I found actually very
trying to get the ball to Shaq.
What team does she play for, Bob, in the WNBA?
There's no business like NBA business. In the last 3 seconds,
Hey!
Something to take into the locker room.
Good finish by the Bean. It's a putback jam.
After the first 24 minutes. Jordan leads all scorers with 13. Rice has 11. David Robinson and Kobe Bryant each with 10 to lead the West.
And I'm like, that nigga Jordan could score, bro. Like, he wasn't even in the game that long. He put up 13. Easy 13.
I'm on shot back at Madison Square Garden. I'm joined by Michael Jordan. Now, everybody is excited about this showdown between you and Kobe. Now, how do you see it the first half?
First of all, I don't consider it a showdown, but I think that, we both are trying to do our job to entertain, and we're trying to play as hard and not try to isolate ourselves away from the rest of the players. So, I mean, in the mix of that, we will have...
Yeah, Kobe is trying to isolate himself away from the players. I don't know what Mike talking about. Kobe's trying to go at his ass. It was all about him and Mike.
I have times where we go one-on-one, but I'm not going to try to do it too often because I don't want to take away from the other guys being here.
But you will not shy away from that isolation.
Well, I will defend myself without a doubt.
All right, let's get on to Jim with Kobe. Jim?
All right, thank you very much, Ahmad. We'll get the response. You're not shying away at all from Michael. You're going after him, aren't you, Kobe?
I'm just having fun, having a good time.
This is a politically correct answer, ladies and gentlemen. He was going after Mike.
Michael's a great player, one of the best players of all time. And what better way to win the game than going at him?
But you've issued a bit of a challenge, and he's got his pride up, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, me too. And that's how you play the game, but that's how I grew up playing
that
the game.
Is.
I'm sure he did too, and he played out here as well. So, and that's what makes this game interesting.
Now, there have been a couple of smiles exchanged between you two. Have there been any words?
No, not yet.
All right, Kobe. Good luck in the second half. All right, Bob, he's coming after him.
And this game right here is going to be the start of a lifelong mentorship, right? Kobe's no longer with us, but it was going to be the start of a mentorship for the rest of his time coming up in the league.
As most of you know, Michael Jordan bypassed the All-Star practice yesterday, had flu symptoms, temperature of 101, took antibiotics, rested, declared before the game that he felt much better. And in this game, he's already bypassed Elgin Baylor, Julius Erving, and Bob Pettit with his 13 first-half points, and now trails only Kareem and the Big O in the all-time annals of All-Star scoring. He had a couple of steals in the first half, and now, Isaiah, you must give it up.
Well, look at that list. That was the only record that I had that he didn't get yet. Now he's taking everything. He took the championship trophy from me. He took the All-Star trophy from me.
Yeah, Isaiah used to glaze Mike. Hey, but now he hating on Mike now, but he used to give Mike a lot of respect when he was a commentator.
Taking the All-Star steals.
Yes, ransacked the entire village.
The list is Magic, Jordan, Isaiah, and Bird. That's special.
We start the second half. Shaq with the pass from Peyton. Can't bang it home. And Short kept passing for the East. They lead by 9.
Penny ain't really played that much.
Steve Hardaway and the Heat felt that he deserved the All-Star start. Michael
Rick.
So he's still at 13.
Mike's shot always looks like it's on the money.
The fan Barnes voted for Penny.
What the hell is that, GP?
Context to that comment because in '92 when Magic won the MVP, we had the flashback earlier.
Here we go.
Tim Hardaway gave up his starting spot.
Grant Hill.
Magic start. Magic went ahead and played that year. Tim Hardaway went to Penny and said, "Hey, look, that's the way I feel.
KG.
I'm not changing my
Cash.
Grant Hill for the East.
KG is a freak of nature.
Garnett is the first All-Star starter from Minneapolis since George Michael in the 50s. Jordan with a smile on his face, toying with Karl Malone. Kemp. Malone has the rebound. Peyton accelerates, ditching to Garnett. Over Kemp.
KG, good shot.
Garnett was in high school when I was scouting him.
Damn, he was
played
good
every
back
position
then.
out on the floor. But his favorite position, believe it or not, was the point guard position. He fancied himself as being a big Magic Johnson.
And that might work against him because he's been catapulted into this level. And the game for Kevin Garnett is not quite there yet because of that huge contract he signed, and now he's got to live up. And believe me, his life will never be the same. And why not with $126 million?
It's a lot of money back then.
Kemp has the rebound. Matumbo had the last basket off a Penny Hardaway pass for the East.
John Kemp is quietly
Good G Hill with the subtle crossover.
Hard to do anything quietly, though, in this game. Understatement is not the point of the round tonight. This who's on the floor right now.
Go MJ. There go Kobe right up on him. Kobe. No, you know what's funny? Hold on, let's go back. Kobe came out of nowhere. He wanted to smoke. Look how he eased his way to Mike, yo. This shit's crazy.
Understatement is not the point of the round tonight. This who's on the floor right now.
Look, Kobe fought around that shit. He was not letting Mike get away with that shit.
You got the one-on-ones. You see everybody killing.
I'm not so sure what that was, but Kemp has it. Now Malone takes it away. Who wants it?
Well, Shaq was protecting his buddy.
There was a Garnett.
Look, Kobe thought he was gonna get one. Garnett was like, "Nah, nigga, I ain't get my shit off that much."
Malone takes it away. Who wants it?
Well, Shaq was protecting his buddy.
No, he said, "Nah, nigga, I got this. This one's mine."
I'd like to try the windmill jam.
That was nice. That was nice.
Peyton has 10 assists now.
Remember, Peyton had 15 assists in the game that Mitch Richmond won the MVP back in Phoenix. Shaq really closing down the middle.
You know, when we talk about Penny Hardaway starting, or Kevin Garnett, who might not be the best player right now on his own team, it's Stephon Marbury and Tom Gugliotta. Someday he'll be the most valuable property there.
Oh, he will.
It's a matter of who the fans want to see, like this guy, Kobe Bryant. The starters.
Bean, oh, we go Bean and MJ. Kobe and MJ. Kobe want to smoke.
Jerry Reynolds, who used to coach Sacramento, now the director of player personnel, said, "Look, we accept. It's a popularity contest. If you put Little Penny on the ballot, he'd start."
That last play by Kobe Bryant is an example of what
There go Mike. Mike wants smoke too. Oh, there you go.
Is over when everything is too far extended. The only player who really does that well right now is Michael Jordan.
Nick misses. West back with the ball.
KG would be a monster in today's game, bro. This nigga was so damn good back then.
Garnett misses.
Penny, the legend Penny Hardaway.
Matchup right now.
Yup. The Mike, old school.
Games during this regular season against the Bulls, beat them in Chicago and in Salt Lake City. Floats. Doesn't hit it, but the tip is there for Sean Kemp. Bryant and the
Shaq. God, dog.
Matumbo told us Friday he wasn't giving up anything. He said no free lunch, no free chili. If Shaq gets it underneath, I'm fouling him. I'm not giving anything.
Shaq out in transition, they absolutely.
You know, a fun fact about the 2001 series, I think Mutombo was talking shit. Like, he would go lock up Shaq. Shaq did his ass dirty the whole series, bro. Oh my God, you want to see a ugly way to go out? Shit.
Here in today's game, a big man up and down the floor. Now Shaq told me that he asked for 100 tickets. He only got 20.
Shaq did his ass dirty, man.
Shaq, with a somewhat checkered all-star history, he's been selected all 6 years into the league. Last year, he was injured, didn't come to Cleveland, took some criticism for not showing up to be honored among the 50 greatest of all time. In '94, playing for the East, George Karl, this year's West coach, George coaching the West for the 3rd time, doubled and sometimes triple teamed and held him to 8 points, and Shaq was really steamed. Here's Michael from 20. He's missed
you know what?
in this second half. And in '96,
them niggas mad at George Karl. Those ex-Denver players, Carmelo and Kenyon Martin. They don't like that nigga, man. Automatic.
Maybe he should have been the MVP, and they gave it to Michael Jordan instead. So he's had some all-star disappointments, even though generally he's played well in the game. Malone with the basket at the other end.
G Hill, Cash Money. Them Pistons jerseys were fire in my opinion. Some people don't like them. I used to love those jerseys.
He recorded a triple-double.
Go Bean.
So Jordan deserved the MVP.
That
Which he also did last year.
That Shaq eater. Shaq hungry right now.
That Shaq just performed is something that he's been working on. And as Shaq gets older, his game continues to develop and grow in the low post. He's starting to find his way.
Good pass by MJ.
And he repays Mutombo back for the slam.
Doesn't he name each of his moves? And I believe that this particular move, the spin move off the baseline, he has dubbed the Black Tornado.
They call the basic spin move the Black Tornado.
69 East.
Shaq stupid, bro.
All-Star game on NBC after this. Dikembe Mutombo at the line, as you may know, grew up in Zaire, which is now, after much turmoil, once again the Congo. But when it was Zaire, he, as an 8-year-old kid in 1974, stood in the back of the stadium, stood on top of a crate to see over the crowd to watch Muhammad Ali fight George Foreman.
That's awesome.
In 1974.
Ain't that an experience, y'all? At a last good lifetime. Kobe with the brick. So Mike and Kobe shooting bricks in this game so far. Hey.
For a big All-Star game next September in South Africa.
Maybe not the entire NBA.
Well, enough to play a game.
The back Shaq. The Black Tornado again. Malone. Money.
I'm really not a Showtime player. All-Star games aren't for me, but he has twice been the MVP in '89 and in '93. Off the Hardaway pass, and then Jordan intercepts the inbound.
Well, this is Karl Malone's first All-Star game without John Stockton. He told us
There's Kobe. Kobe and Jordan, one-on-one, mano-a-mano, man-to-man, player-to-player, pimp-to-pimp. Ooh, got his ass. Look, Mike's an asshole. Mike's like, gotcha. Look, Shaq ain't gonna let him go down like that. Look, don't do your boy like that, Mike. Don't do him like that, Mike. Look, he's still young. He's still learning. Hey, you gotta love the old school game too, because like when you're an older player, it's like when you teach a guy like that who you know is coming, right? Mike knows he's coming, but when you get him like that, you just laugh because you're like, yeah, I got his young ass here. He wants to block. He wants to highlight play too much. Look, Kobe know what it is. Look, he mad about that shit. Ooh, look.
The little moves that he does.
There you go.
That's a 2-point
Brick.
attempt. Kemp has the rebound. Hardaway set Kemp up for that dunk. Nice pass. This time it's Hardaway to Mutombo.
The big fella gets out of the road, you got to give him the basketball.
There it is.
Bryant. Now it's 15 after hitting the 3 of all to go.
Oh.
Shaq to the foul line for the jumper.
The East has so many of these 6'7" guys like Grant Hill.
There go Bean. The young Bean. Hey. Ooh. Had Mutombo confused. Yeah, that was a big deal back in the day. That move.
Used in the first half. It's a move that I haven't seen in basketball before. His creativity is amazing.
Now they glazing Kobe a little. That was a good move though back then.
None of the shot blockers are coming, Bob. They're all standing with their own guys so they don't get dunked on.
Defense taking a holiday, especially in the last few minutes. Uncontested layup.
Oh, there goes the Bean.
He has the incredible hook sandwiched in between a pair of threes.
Hey.
With the slam.
Magic Crump too.
He's got 18. Malone is short with him. Jordan, who has 15, comes into the lane. Off balance. And
That's what you love about Jordan and Kobe Bryant.
now Mutombo may have touched that ball, but it was going in anyway.
The referees have pocketed the whistle, Bob.
Well, when you're Michael Jordan, you gotta get some breaks. You gotta get some calls.
They for sure have.
They give the basket to Mutombo.
That's for sure. It goes decent. Little jump hook. Nice jump hook.
Back comes Hardaway. The scoreboard doing crazy things.
Oh.
Madison Square Garden. I just looked up to check the score. And it reads East 97, West 3.
Kobe wants to take the choice. He's saying, I don't want you to pass it. Look at the dribble move. Look at the play. And the hook. Let's take a double look at that. I've never seen this before. Behind his back.
That's a good ass move.
To his right hand. And the Kareem Sky hook.
You're not that old, but you've never seen that move.
Magic said, oh shit.
Magic's never seen it before, but he loves it. And now Kobe from the outside.
And this is a deep, long
That's
right
deep.
in front of us. I love this game.
Grant Hill, you can have that.
It gives us the wink.
The highlight reel is what it's about, but just for the loss, it's 97-83.
Welcome back to Madison Square Garden. I'm Jim Gray. A spectacular show by a 19-year-old young man, Kobe Bryant, is mesmerizing this entire crowd, the entire NBA.
19 and taking over.
Look at this move. He's shooting 7 for 16 from the field. Kobe, Isaiah Thomas and Bill Walton have seen an awful lot of basketball. They said they've never seen a player move like that. Where'd you learn that one?
Is really just playing on playgrounds in Philadelphia. When I came back from Europe, I picked up a few tricks here and there.
Now, how much did you practice that for this game specifically?
Not much. When I get in this game, I just basically try to play off the instincts.
That nigga probably had, knowing Kobe, that nigga probably had Michael Jordan's poster on his wall just staring at that shit. Throwing darts at him.
You think an MVP at all? Can you jump in?
No, I don't know. I'm just out there playing.
All right, Kobe, we look forward to the next trick, bud.
Payton hit a 3 while they were talking. Well, if that's not the easiest move, I'd love to see what it is. That's not the secret play, he says. Kobe Bryant from Philadelphia, the All-Star game is there next year, and he has said that his goal was to make the All-Star team in his 3rd year so he could play in Philly. He jumped it by a year, and it's obvious that he belongs.
Well, it's amazing the things that the young guys coming into the league are thinking about in their minds.
Second season, more minutes, more points.
So Kobe talked about being over in Europe and learning that move when he came back.
Oh, let's go back.
Into the league.
Now look at that. 15 minutes, 15.5 minutes, 7.6 points. 26.7 minutes, 17.9 points. These are all bench minutes. Once he got his opportunity, he was able to take off.
About in their minds, I never would imagine that a player would ever try a move like that. And Kobe talked about being over in Europe and learning that move when he came back. It's interesting that Kobe speaks 3 languages. He speaks fluent Italian and French. And he also scored 1,100 on his SAT and is still continuing his college education while he's a professional basketball player. Amazing young man.
Studying at UCLA, I might add.
That's right, Kobe went to college.
That's right, I wanted you to come in.
He didn't play in college, but he went to college.
I've never seen anyone with the skill set and the maturity that he has at 19 and the total understanding for the entertainment package. Magic, myself, Michael Jordan, all of us when we came into the league, we understood how to win championships, how to play basketball. But Kobe at a very young age understands the entertainment of basketball and understands how to get on the stage and entertain and perform.
The 2 best that I ever saw at 19 were Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when he was a youngster at UCLA, and then Sabonis, now the center for the Portland Trail Blazers. When he was a 19-year-old player before the injuries,
Sabonis
he was a 7'3" Larry Bird who could do everything.
But did he understand how to bring the fans into the game and how to make them say, ooh, and ah?
He didn't have to.
Here's Van Exel.
Go on, Zach.
When you saw the high scores, Jordan at 17, they changed that basket back again. Remember, Jordan took the jumper. Mutombo might have been guilty of an offensive goaltend, but he shoved it back home. And at first, they gave the basket to Dikembe, and now they changed it to Jordan.
Eddie Jones.
So give Michael 17. Here's Eddie Jones driving. Vin Baker comes away with it, the ball out of bounds to the west.
Just so nice to see David Robinson back in this game, Bob. And a year ago with the back injury and the foot surgery where they put the pin in there, he didn't believe himself that he was going to make it back.
Good pass.
Richmond.
Mitch with the brick.
2-point attempt. Williams has not scored in this game, but he has a bunch of rebounds. He's got 6 of them and limited to be used. Hardaway tossing one up, no good. But Glenn Rice is there for the follow.
You know, when we talked to David Robinson Friday, he told us when we were standing on the stage, Bill, at the 50 greatest players, it killed him not to be in that All-Star game in Cleveland. And he is so pleased with himself that he's been able to come back from the type of surgery that he's had and make the All-Star team again.
Good move.
While we're on the 50 greatest players, it was amazing that Isaiah Thomas was the only guy there with none of his teammates.
Went right. Brick. They go next.
That's how good this young man.
Back the other way.
Good hands.
I didn't realize that, Bill, that I didn't have a teammate there until I went to talk to you, and you were standing there with 5 Celtics. Then it dawned on me.
He carrying the fuck out of the ball. Look at David Robinson carrying the fuck out of the ball.
5 Celtics. Then it dawned on me.
I think he carrying the fuck out of the ball.
The players on those teams. David Robinson, he's been playing with a bad shoulder for a while. He comes out rubbing it there.
You got the penetration in the lane, and he cups it and finger rolls it. So as he drove through the lane to protect the basketball, he cupped it so he can bring it out and finger roll it, a la George Gervin.
Dave Robinson built like a tank out there.
All the way. They're up now by 11 with 17 seconds to play in the third quarter. Robinson cuts it to 10.
Big Van Exel was especially appreciative of the encouraging words all season long by his good friend but opponent, Gary Peak, who has constantly said they will get there one day.
Can't go it like
Rice was
that.
hammered, no foul call. Slips it the other way as the buzzer sounds. Well, they were at the top of the marquee coming in.
So Mike and Kobe showing out. That windmill was tough.
Welcome back to the All-Star Game. game. I'm Jim Gray, the creator, the innovator of Showtime right here, Magic Johnson.
Jim
you ever
Gray.
seen a young man like Kobe Bryant, so confident at his age and so mature?
No, never. I think that he showed you things that a lot of, we're talking about 19-year-old, a lot of guys 25 and 30, 35 can't even do. And that move down there was just unbelievable, his creativity, and the fact that he thought and believed that it would go in was just amazing. And Isaiah, he understands that because he got moves like that himself.
Now, you talk a lot with Kobe, obviously, since you're with the club quite a bit. He got your locker. How thrilled was he?
That's right.
32 is old locker.
Well, he said I was always his idol, so it made me feel good. But I think the main thing is we're bringing him along as slowly as
Well, you've been trying to until tonight. What is this going to do? Kind of ruin that process, didn't it?
I know, but we still want to do that. I just hope Michael Jordan stays around one more year to really, again, show him what a professional is like, to show him that he still must improve on his basketball game. And then if he can do that, then I think Kobe will be all right. But he needs Michael to stay around to really still show him, to still be the teacher, and he can still be the pupil and learn from Michael Jordan.
And see, that's the thing, right? You teach the game, right? You continue to teach the game, you know, that way till the game can live on. Michael Jordan understood that, right? And that's called mentorship. And so when Kobe got older, Kobe passed that down, you know, with his Mamba Academy, you know, passed down what he knew to the younger players, man, so that they could carry the torch of the NBA.
Now, have you conveyed those thoughts and that sentiment to Michael Jordan that you would like to see him stay, or are you trying to talk him out of leaving?
Yeah, I told him that yesterday as well as today. And I also talked to Kobe about looking at him and really not trying to pattern his game after him, but look at him and what he has accomplished. But not only what he has accomplished, but how he has accomplished it. He's always added something to his game. He's always in the gym practicing. This is Michael Jordan I'm talking about.
That's right.
So now, Kobe, you have to do the same thing.
Was Michael receptive to what you said, and you think he has an open mind about returning?
Well, I think he has an open mind. I think right now he'll probably wait till the end of the season to really find out, okay.
Well, really, you just needed to see if they were going to bring Phil back. If no Phil, no Scotty, no Mike. It's that simple.
Who's going to do, who's going to be there. Without Phil Jackson, he's never going to go back to the Bulls. That's a whole.
That's what I just said.
But if Phil remains, then I think there's a great possibility. But, hey, this is the Mecca right here in New York. Hey, it might be a possibility here or L.A. He has to have a center stage. He can't be with just any team. He has to have a stage. And what bigger stage than New York or somewhere?
Magic, great to see you. Always a thrill.
Tell my boy Isaiah, hello, Bob, hello. Isaiah, nobody can do it like us, though. See, we had this game moving up and down, baby.
That's a fact.
All right, man.
That's a fact. They had that game exciting. I covered Magic Johnson's charity game, and it was lit. Two all-time great point guards in the history of the league.
Seems like the best plan. Well, moments ago, while we were away, Magic Johnson answers the question.
I don't know about all that, Magic.
I was interested in Magic's comments about hoping and urging Michael Jordan to come back.
I don't know all that kissing another man stuff. You know, for me, it's other ways to show love. But, you know, that's their thing, I guess.
Should come back. I hope he does come back. I was talking to Bill Russell, who was my favorite player when I was growing up. And I asked him about the situation that he was in at the end of his career, who was going to be the coach. And Russell said that every great player at that level, Russell, Bird, Magic, Isaiah Thomas, they should be able to pick their own coach.
Damn.
Well, I was in a very similar situation in Detroit when Chuck Daly and we had a coaching change, and I had to adjust to a Ron Rothstein and a Don Chaney, two new coaches, and it totally threw my rhythm off. And even in my last year, I remember Don Chaney benched me and played Lindsey Hunter before me. So what
He was gone quick.
Well, he was going to next year after that. But what Jordan is going through and what he's talking about with Phil Jackson is that you don't want to break in a new coach. You don't want to have someone who comes in and doesn't understand the way you play the game.
Well, we're already in an era, long since into an era, where that's part of the game. Magic Johnson ushered Paul Westhead out and Pat Riley in the early 80s. Grant Hill didn't support Doug Collins. I don't know if he pushed him out, but he certainly didn't pull him back in. And now Doug Collins is not the Piston coach. Penny Hardaway wanted Brian Hill out, so some other members...
So Doug Collins has been known to be kind of like an ass. You know, there's been reports say, you know, he does too much.
The Orlando Magic, and out went Brian Hill. So Michael Jordan saw to it that Phil Jackson remained beyond when, for whatever reason, Chicago management wanted him to remain. And now Michael says, if Phil doesn't come back, I don't come back.
But that's what makes the Chicago situation so bizarre. Because they all want him back, and the people in Chicago love him.
Mike, with the cash.
So 3 forever success. We discussed this again.
Yeah, and the guys that you talked about, though, they're not at the level that Michael Jordan is. Johnson was, or even myself. Those guys that you're talking about, they haven't won championships.
And so you say to yourself, regardless of what friction there may be, as we watch Michael hit the triple again, between Jerry Reinsdorf and Jerry Krause,
great form on that shot, too.
Regardless of how enamored Jerry Krause may be of Tim Floyd of Iowa State, if you got a team that can win another championship or contend for one, and Michael Jordan says, this is what I want, and it's worked to the tune of 5 titles and maybe 7, had Michael not gone away to play baseball, what's the problem?
Reggie.
Bringing them all back.
You're asking the wrong guy, Bob.
It's a rhetorical question, I guess. I believe I'm preaching to the corner with you two. Reggie Miller
Nick
hit the
quick,
now
Rick.
Jason
Williams,
to a hometown
rebound.
star. Grew up on the Lower East Side of New York. College at St. John's, now representing the New Jersey Nets. With Patrick Ewing hurt, there's no Nick in the game.
Good pass.
Number for 3.
Good pass by Mike.
And he turns to face Spike. But this might be the one night when Spike is actually rooting for Reggie, since he's got to be as a Knicks fan, pulling for the Eastern Conference.
Bob, Spike never roots for Reggie. Every time he sees Reggie in the uniform, he roots totally against him.
Yeah, I remember Reggie did that choke sign. That shit was funny as hell.
Almost quit the game of basketball before this season. He's had all kinds of problems, injuries of a couple years ago. Somebody comes in and foolishly, stupidly burns his house down, destroying his whole lifetime collection of stuff. Larry Bird, when he took the coaching job, he called up Reggie and said, hey, Reggie, look, I know you're going through a lot of trouble here. We need you. We got something that's really special here. Please, please stay with us. We think we can turn it back around. Reggie reluctantly came back to play, and it's really paid off.
When you talk about Reggie's house burning down, to show you what type of league this is, how the player and the commissioner looks out for the family members, has taken it upon himself to start a memorabilia collection for Reggie Miller to get back on the stuff.
Oh.
Trying to set his teammate Eddie Jones
That
up,
shit would have been nasty if he completed it.
Van Exel was there, but there may have been a foul before Van Exel attempted his shot.
Yeah, that shit would have been nasty.
Well, this is like a regular Laker game right here. Just coming down in waves, throwing the ball up the hoop and throwing it down.
Well, there's a great all-star tradition of helping to keep your teammates off in this game. Karl Malone, the 2 times he won MVP, had 28 points in each game. Stockton had 17 assists the first time,
Stockton
and
feeding
15 the second time. They shared MVP
trying to get him that award
with Karl Malone.
I remember that game that those two won the MVP. The thing I remember most about that game is that was Shaquille's first All-Star game. And I remember him coming to my room asking me for advice. And Joe Dumars and I were sitting on the bed, and this 7-foot guy comes in, and he was the first one to turn Joe and I on to rap music. He was singing a song about Snoop Doggy Dogg. And that's when Joe and I looked at each other and said, you know, I think we're getting a little too old for this stuff now.
Jordan spins into the lane.
Good move by Mike.
And you obviously told Shaq to inbound the ball, block a lot of shots, and rebound and throw long outlets.
When the guy's that big, you don't say anything to him, but okay.
And Exel threw a crowd on this.
Tim Duncan just walking around out there. Tim Duncan don't look like he belonged in the All-Star game at all. He just walking around. Watching. He's not an up and down type player.
Then Axel slings it back the other way. Jones pulls up for three.
Rick. That shit out of here.
Out of the hands of Michael. Ben Baker pushed
Good
Reggie
Mike.
Miller out of the way, and Rick Smith came behind him and said, "Don't push my team."
Oh, good pass. Hey. That was nice.
The Duncan Dutchman on the behind the back pass.
Well, he went to school at Marist Brothers, just a few miles north from Madison Square Garden. He's got to have some rooters here today.
Joe Emily is here from Holland, Bobby. That's where he's from.
Known for the Duncan Dutchman behind him.
There you go, double teaming Jordan in an All-Star game.
Dutch treat.
And the bench goes crazy. How about the up? It was two. The two of us German finger roll.
Look at the tongue out. That's legendary right there.
Madison Square Garden. As soon as we can catch our breath. Moments ago, the Phoenix Suns gorilla essaying the role of King Kong. Absent Fay Ray uses the collapsing Empire State Building to launch himself toward a slam. And here are masters of their respective domains, Commissioner David Stern and Mayor Rudolph Giuliani.
That's back when Rudy Giuliani was right. Now niggas hate him.
A while ago, the East went on a 12-0 run to up their advantage.
Or they pretend they hate him.
But the score doesn't eliminate Kobe Bryant as an MVP candidate, that's for sure. And there's some history. There have been 3 MVPs off losing teams. Bob Pettit of the Hawks in 1958, Dr. J in 1977, Magic Johnson in 1990, Rick Smith
with the midi. That's a shot too. That little mid-range free throw line jump.
His health returned to him this year. The feet looking, feeling very good.
They double team him. Double team. God, he barely got any shots up. Let Duncan eat, man. God, oh, let Duncan eat. They hating on Tim, bro. Hey.
Slams it home and makes sure folks notice it. Eddie Jones.
That's a good move.
Very nice. Talking to Eddie Jones, he talked about how he's changed his dedication this year. Last year he tailed off at the end of the season and did not play well in the playoffs. And it was because he stopped working out off the court. He started to work out throughout the season in that weight room with his physical trainer. He's convinced that those moments of inconsistency that have plagued Eddie Jones are now a thing of the past.
Good move.
Experience with Eddie in Toronto. That when you put the fear in the player's heart that you may send him from Los Angeles to Sacramento, that's when you play a little bit.
That's right. Ship his ass out. He ain't doing his job. Great.
He has that kind of range, but he misses. He had a 49-point game earlier this year against Washington. That matches Michael Jordan's 49 against the Clippers for the high output in the league this year. In and out for Eddie Jones. And here comes Reggie Miller, who scored 14. The East by 25, 125 to 100. Coming up on 4 minutes to play in the game. Walker.
Great.
And Duncan rebound.
Do you think Larry Bird is
Y'all notice something? No Kobe. It looked like they froze out Kobe.
No, because
they didn't want him to get that MVP.
possibly Smith with a very nice block there.
George Karl froze him out. That's why Denver never won a playoff series according to Kobe.
And the All-Star coach in his rookie year. Under siege to dark territories.
Yeah, that's why the Nuggets never won a playoff series against Kobe. According to Kobe, that's what he said. These niggas have never beat me. Look how they ain't put him back in the game. Shit's shameful.
Comes up after the All-Star game.
Bob, when I was talking to Michael and Larry before the
KG
game,
back on the floor.
reminiscing about the great moments in
So you know it ain't about being a rookie.
I'm disappointed you were not to be on that trip. But we do have Ahmad Rashad, who knows a little bit about that trip to Barcelona.
I do know about the trip to Barcelona.
I mean, you know it's not about being young, I mean. You know it's not about being young.
He doesn't want Michael to retire. He said he knows that when you retire, you have absolutely nothing to do. There are not enough tea times to keep you busy. And he said, take it from me. I'm back coaching, and he said, I hope Michael does not make that same mistake. But
that's
he's
easy.
a guy that needs something to do
Hey,
every day, like play
good move.
I was retired one time.
Sean Kemp was like, ooh, that was a good ass tag.
How many times you were retired?
Go KG 1-on-1.
We've heard tonight that Michael has the two most esteemed predecessors of his.
Good pass by Duncan.
Magic is working on him. Larry Bird's working on him. Millions of fans would say the same.
Tim Duncan is a really good passer for a big man.
We just don't want Michael to leave the game. You know, Magic, Bird, myself, the way we had to leave.
Antoine don't got no crossover yet.
We don't want Michael to look back and turn around and want
Good
to
pass. How you miss that?
And lead the 2-0. But I think the great players, of the guys you just listed, you have to play it out because that helps validate the next generation when they finally get to the point where they can't beat you. It does catch up. And it says, okay, now we see these new guys, and they really do have it.
Jordan was fouled, taking it to the hole, and will be at the line when we get back.
2.5 minutes
to play.
Mike loves slapping niggas. He loves slapping niggas upside their head. I remember he smacked Malik Monk hard as fuck on the sideline. I've been like, all right, nigga.
Michael was favorite memory of Larry Bird was. And he went back to the 63-point game in the 86 playoffs, Jordan's second year in the league. And Larry, who was the MVP at the time and the champion, Larry got Michael guarding him in the low post. And Larry's eyes lit up and he said, I got a little one now. And he said, give me the ball, give me the ball. Jordan comes down and Bird switches on to him. So Jordan starts hollering, hey, I got a big one out there. And he kept going the rest of the way on his way to 63 with Big Little.
Michael Jordan just made one of two. The first one he shot conventionally. The second one, you were able to see he did what he sometimes does in a game that's a blowout or a game like this, the All-Star game, which is both an exhibition and a blowout, as it turns out, 128 to 106. He shot the second one with his eyes closed and missed it.
Right.
Steve Smith off with a three. Jason Kidd with the world's longest tap attempt from about 10 feet. Here's Garnett.
That's automatic. Post fade automatic.
Even though he shot it with his eyes closed, he's mad that he missed it.
Look what George Karl's got out here for the West right now. You're talking all the young guys.
Except for Kobe.
Kevin Garnett, Joseph Kidd, Tim Duncan.
See, it's bullshit. It's hate, man. That shit hate.
139 to play. East by 20. This is the
They didn't want him to be All-Star MVP, yo.
And it's off left.
Young guys should do is take advice from the older guys.
Yo, Nick, the quick. See, coaching really took away, earlier coaching on in Kobe's career really took away from his, what he could have accomplished. You know, take him out this game when he's cooking is bullshit.
All-Star game, I saw Kareem out to ask Kareem, how do I handle my career? How do I go about being a champion? The one thing that Kareem told me when I first came into the league as a rookie was, Isaiah, stay grounded and stay humble. And that was the best advice that I ever got in an All-Star game.
And he
good
slices through. 13 for him.
We got a mock mentor coming up.
Rice.
What's Matt Jones? Steve down in cyberspace.
The snapper.
Absolutely.
Steve Smith gets the basket on the follow.
So Isaiah, who's your pick for MVP?
Michael Jordan. It has to be Jordan. His team won. He's the leading scorer. And this is what the young players get to learn. Even though you come out and you put on a show and you entertain the fans, the bottom line is you still have to win, and you got to win a championship to be considered one of the greatest ever.
A rainbow three from Glenn Rice.
Jordan came out and set the tempo early. The first drive in the middle, get the team off to the lead, get the jumpers, all the hype and everything, and the spectacular plays.
40 seconds left.
Michael leading the team to victory with the discipline, with the fundamentals, and the conditioning.
Another brick.
I think the conditioning of Jordan is so often overlooked. He works.
Good hands by KG, throwing it up. Nothing there.
Eddie Jones with it. As we play out the final seconds, Van Exel and unguarded three, way off.
Damn.
Kept firing ahead for Smith. He'll take it.
Now, both of those guys play every summer against each other at St. Cecilia Recreation League.
Kevin Garnett missing, but considering it's just the final seconds of an All-Star game, he can say, as he does in those commercials, that it was tastefully done.
As they dribble out the clock.
These young guys right now, knowing that this may be Michael Jordan's last
Game's over, right? So, I want to thank you guys for joining me for this watch party, man, of the 1998 NBA All-Star Game featuring Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. And I'll holla.
Yo, I got Vince right here. Oh, I need my credential back. Where are you guys?
Yeah, the All-Star game, yo. How real is that, though? You know what I mean? How real is that, yo? How real is that? Damn. You gonna be hype. Damn. We here now, baby. Damn. We here now. We here now. Damn, bro. It's possible. Oh, damn. Get him out. Jerry Son. Damn. We here now, KG. Damn. Let's go do this. It's possible.
La, 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 la. Hey, this is a song for my haters. Yeah, you got me feeling like the greatest, yeah. Hey, this is a song for my haters. Hey, hey, you got me feeling like the greatest, yeah.
Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Say what? Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Hey, I came up, I warmed up. The next up, bitch, I'm about to blow up. Now don't it sound legendary? Liven up the resurrected, dead and buried. This for niggas who ain't satisfied with secondary. This for my sisters who ain't satisfied with secretary. I'm blowing up and bitch, I'm still me. But what's the cost to live your dreams? Do you feel me? Everything glittering ain't what you think it will be. Funny how money, chains, and whips make me feel free. I'm starring in this bitch and yeah, I write the show. Fuck the haters, I'm headed to that place you like to go. They say what you fighting for, the game is on life support. Hey, Gary Coleman just passed, life is short. Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Look, I'm about to blow up. Yeah, got to the club early just to get it free and wait for hoes to show up. Man, but now it's bottles at them tables, bring them models, boy, I'm about to pull up. You know what? Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Left side, hey. Right side, Left side, hey. Bitch, I'm about to blow up.
Hey, this is a song for my haters.
Bitch, I'm about to blow up.
Yeah, you got me feeling like the greatest.
Said I'm about to blow up.
Hey, this is a song for my haters.
Look, I'm about to blow up.
Hey, you got me feeling like the greatest. Yeah.
Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Mama say I should reconsider law school. That means I wear a suit and bend the truth and feel awful. Hell no, got a degree, but what that cost you? You make a good salary just to pay Sally Mae. That's real as ever. Ducking bill collectors like Jehovah's Witness when they showed up at your door at Christmas. Was broke as dishes, trying to let it go. Hit the club, she drop it low, lower than my credit score. Account overdraft, what I got is debit for. So much debt it got me drinking, thinking, bitch, I better blow. I better blow. These hoes ain't checking for no nigga with no vehicle. You border like Mexico. Hey baby girl, what it look like? Hey, where your hair at? Hey, what you cook like? She say, where your bread at? Or what your whip like? You ain't got one or the other. Well, brother, good night. Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Look, I'm about to blow up. Yeah, got to the club early just to get a friend. Wait for hoes to show up. Man, but now it's bottles at them tables. Bring the models, boy, I'm about to pull up. You know what? Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Left side, hey. Right side, Left side, hey. Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Hey, this is a song for my haters. Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Yeah, you got me feeling like the greatest. Said I'm about to blow up. Hey, this is a song for my haters. Look, I'm about to blow up. Hey, you got me feeling like the greatest. Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Praise God, it's hard to stay spiritual. How they got these niggas on the TV selling miracles? You mean to tell me everything gon' be fine if I call your hotline and pay $29.99? Shit. Well damn, why ain't you say so? Take the check and ask God to multiply all my pesos and erase my number out the phones of these fake hoes. I saved the number just in case, but now it's case closed. To you niggas biting my flows and my subject matter. You never be me, partner, so it don't fucking matter. You try to be in your career or see funerals. Hey, be you, that's when it sounds beautiful. Then maybe you can